Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because I thought we could do another card, well another couple of cards actually, using the kit that we got in Crafts Beautiful this month. So this is April 2021. If you buy this in the UK it is £5.99 and this issue is actually issue 357. So absolutely gorgeous. So full of really cool ideas and everything as always. So lots going on in there. This was our gift, so absolutely gorgeous. Love this. It's like all animals and everything, and it's got we also have like a little stamp set with it. So yeah, everything's gone. So in the first video I made these two beautiful cards. I mean, how gorgeous are those? So we did some stamping and colouring in, and then we made this one, because you do get card bases within the kit. So those are the stamps. I mean, how cute. They're just super cute, but we're not going to use them today. So the first thing I want to do is we're actually going to cut this packaging down, because I love using packaging, and I love seeing what we can do with it. And it's a shame that says your kit there. Actually, do you know what? Should we try? We have this bit here, so should we try and see if we can use this for a shaker card? I don't know if it's going to be possible, but do you know what? Should we just try it? Because I'm thinking that, why not? I think we could probably do it. I'm trying to work out where it sort of is. I don't know, but I think it might look really cool. So if I just straighten that up ever so slightly, and we have it so that it's on the white side, because what we could do is actually do it so that we yeah, I think that will work. Right, okay, I'm liking that idea. Okay, so I'm just going to cut up here, because we've got all of our gorgeous little characters straight away. I'm loving these ones. And this rabbit should, in theory, be quite nice, along with the hedgehog. Actually, let's do the flower as well with it. Why not? So I'm just going to cut around it like so. Just remove some of that excess. So I think that'll be quite. This will be quite cool to do. Yeah, a shaker with. Like I said, not 100% sure if it's going to work, but you know, you don't know, do you? Unless you try. So that's what we're going to do. Right, so let's cut out our gorgeous little animals. So like I say, we're just going to use the packaging, I think, for the first card. I've just got rid of all that foiling off that heart. That was very silly of me. Okay, and then do this bit, and there we go. So, because what I'm thinking is, I'm going to do some ink blending on that bit, but we could have, like, I mean, all of our little creatures, our little animals, we could sort of put behind, well, around the frame. So how cute would that be? I think that'll look really nice, actually. So that's what I'm sort of thinking. So I'm just going to cut these out the best that I can, because I think that's all you can do, isn't it? Is just do the best that you can. This one I think is going to end up being on the side of the card. So I need to be really careful, because that the umbrella on it is super thin. And don't get me wrong, we do have our like die cuts and stuff, so there's no reason why I couldn't just use the die cuts. But I just like making the most out of everything that we have. So we could have that there. So that's what I'm sort of doing here, is trying to make the most of everything that we've got. So yeah. Okay, so let's cut this little mouse out. Yeah. And let's have him so that is looking at that mushroom, because I quite like that. So that's what I'm going to do on this one. So we'll have that purple background, but that's fine. I don't mind at all. Okay. And around the ear. And then we can have the little little mouse in that corner. That's the doggies. So there's that. Right, don't want those bits. And then we've got the fox and we've got the other ones as well. So let's quickly do these. Yeah, hopefully it'll work. I mean, there's no harm in trying, is there? But yeah, so it's sort of making the most out of what we've got, really. And it's just, I mean, the animals are so cute. I absolutely love them. So I just feel like it'd be such a shame if we didn't use them. So let's cut Mr. Fox out. I think I'm going to cut that heart out as well, because I like the idea of using that heart. Actually, is that, no, this is Mrs. Fox. So yeah, the fact that she's got flowers in her hair sort of suggests that this is Mrs. Fox. So I am going as quick as I can. So yeah. But saying that, I mean, if you don't like watching the fuzzy cutting part, please do feel free to fast forward. But I do know that there is quite a few of you that really like to watch the fuzzy cutting part. So I tend to try and keep in as much as I can. If I'm only doing a little bit, then I'll keep it in. But every now and yeah. And then there'll be times when I turn it off. I think it just depends what mood I'm in and if I've got enough to sort of talk about as well. Okay. So I'm thinking actually I want them there with little and maybe the little mouse there. Oh, I'm liking that. That is so cute. Right, I want that little heart as well. So let's cut this little heart out. Okay, like so. And maybe have that up there like that. I'm loving that. So I was planning on doing 2 cards, but I'm not quite sure whether or not I'll do the 2 cards or whether or not I'll just do the 1 card. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure, but we shall see. And then, I mean, we've got all of these which I can cut out as well and we can use. Yeah, I love that. Love it. Right, so what we're going to do is, because we seem to be going with a purple, I'm actually going to come in with my seedless preserves. This is actually one of my favourites at the minute. I'm absolutely loving it, the colour of it. So I'm going to come in with that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the edge and colour this, colour our frame with the seedless preserves. So that's what we're going to do. So just like that. Now it is really thin, so I am going to be really careful of how I put this on. Okay. So, because I don't want to tear it or do anything with it, because obviously this is going to be our shaker. But I mean, how cool is that? Just with a little bit of ink, we've changed it, we've transformed it into yeah, a really pretty frame. So loving that. Okay, this last little bit, there we go. Right, okay, so now that I've got that, we just need to wait for that to dry, but I'm just going to wipe off all the ink from the inside of our frame. Oh, well, the outside of our frame, before it dries onto it, because you don't want that really, do you? Right, okay, so there's that. As you can see, we've still got some more, and so what I'll do is try not to drop everything, like I just did. So I think I'm working on a project and it's looking amazing. Can't wait for it to be finished. So just a little mixed media project. Right, I'm just going to clean around this just with my, oh, do you know what, how nice is that? I wasn't planning on doing it, but I actually really like the effect of that. Right, yeah, so just going to go around, and then I'm just going to clean the inside as well, and then I'm just going to buff it off with my cloth. So there's that side, and then there's that side. Okay, much better, and yes, perfect. Loving that. I think actually I'm going to have that so it goes down. Right, so now that we've got that done, I do need to put some foam tape around the edges, so let's see where that is. Actually, do you know what, I'm going to use this black one because it's nice and thick already, and I think that will be perfect. So let's cut this down. So this is where my scissors are going to get so, like, sort of, yeah, gunked up, but I will clean them after this video, so they are ready to go. So I'm just going to pop that on and make sure none of it can be seen on that window, and then we just want to do the same. So we need another piece like this. Oh, that's just all sort of come off, which is a bit annoying, but it's because it's super sticky. And my I'm trying to think, someone was saying there's some scissors that you can actually get that nothing sticks to them, so that'd be interesting to see if I can find that. Okay, and I'm just going to pop that on there like so, and then with shakers you want to make sure that there is no gaps in your piece at all, because otherwise stuff can escape, and I know I've had it happen to me before. So, and then stick that bit there. All I'm going to do actually with this bit is just going to cut little segments off and just sort of push them up against each other on here, just because I don't really want to take another load off. So, and then that bit in there like so. Just telling Quincy to go to bed. He's yeah, he's a little git, is what I can say. He just seems to be very unsettled at the minute. Right, okay, so there's that. So what I want to do first, before we stick that down, let me move that, is I want to have a paper covering it. So, ooh, this is a card base, however, I really like that, so I'm gonna go with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put some glue down all over, like so, and then we're just going to come in and line this up. So just because these are card bases doesn't mean that we actually have to use them as card bases. We can use them as, actually change my scissors. Yeah, we can use them in other things. So there we go. Right, okay, so there's that. Just going to put this out the way, and I'm going to move them off to the side because, like I said, I don't want to use them and bring in another pair. So I do have a couple of pairs on the go. Oh, we do need some. Let's have a look. I think I'm going to go with oh, I like those pastel colours. So let's, oh, and we've got some of these hearts. So I think I'm going to go with those. And, oh, spill everything. I think some of these as well. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. So let's pop them down. So I'm going to put these down on my card base, and then sort of lift that other bit up on top. So, and then some of the hearts. Ooh. Now it is quite a big space, to fill, but I don't want it sort of overfilled either. I might just put the last of these in. Okay, so yeah, so I think that would be perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take off all of the release paper off here, and then we are going to stick this down, and hopefully it will work. Like I say, if we can use it, why not? No one's going to know that it's packaging by the time we're finished, so I think it's yeah, it's a really good idea. Right, okay, and then I'm just going to line up the bottom and then just push that down all the way over, and there you go. Wow, how cool is that? Oh, that is so cool. That is really, really cool, and it actually works. So that is just some packaging. Yep, we've made a shaker using our packaging. How cool is that? Right, okay, so I'll put these away once we are finished. That's like this. Okay, so where's our little animals? Let's put these on. So I'm thinking we have our little oh look, see, this is why that bit hasn't been stuck properly. So what I'm going to do is pop some glue in there, I think, because I can just see. Right, there we go. Now this glue thankfully does dry clear, but this is my fault for not making sure it was all, there we go. Yeah, that it was all okay. But there, that's much better. So, right, okay, happier with that. Now, I'm thinking that we're going to have our little bunny and fox just down in this corner. So I'm going to raise them up. So they do need raising up again. So just putting 2 squares on. These foam pads that I'm using actually came in another magazine card kit. Remember rightly, it was Papercraft Essentials. Right, so that is fine. So I'm going to put these 2 at the bottom. So take them off. I'm just going to grab my glue, put some glue on. Okay, and then let's pop them down like so. Oh, this is going to look so cool. And then we're going to have our panda with the umbrella there. So again, making sure I've got plenty of glue down, so that he's just going to stand there. Then we've got Bunny, which I think can go up at the top with a hedgehog and a little flower. Okay, so they're just there. And then I think I'm going to tuck, yeah, let's tuck our little mouse in behind Mrs. Fox and Rabbit. Oh, look at that. How cute is that? That is so cute. Right, now I need a sentiment. Oh, what about this one? With love. Oh, that is lovely. So I think I'm going to go with this sentiment. So yeah. Okay, and again, let's pop some glue on. And we're going to just have that going across. Oh, I love that. I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. And then I'm going to have some of these little gems on, like so. And I'm being careful not to push through that, yeah, this bit. Oh, that is so cute. And then I'm just going to grab some more and just put them, yeah, just there. So there we have it. There is our shaker card made using, how cool is that? Oh my god, I love it. Look, that is super, super cool. So yeah, so made using our packaging. So how, yeah, love it. Right, okay, what time are we on? So we've only been on for 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do is, let's make another card. But I can't stop playing with it. I just love it. Okay, let's just, like I said, let's move that aside. Right, so I'm going to grab another card base. So I've got one here. And what I'm going to do is grab some paper. So let's see what we have. Oh, we've got this nice one, which would look really pretty. This is another card base, but like I was saying, we don't have to use these as card bases. Actually, I think that would look quite nice on there. So let's cut that down. So the card bases that I am using, if I haven't mentioned, is just an A4 sheet cut in half. And it is a UK A4 sheet. So they measure 4 1/8 by 5 7/8. So I'm cutting this down to 5 3/4 by 4. So that's the measurements that I'm cutting it down to. So that looks perfect to me. But before we put it on, I'd like to put some peel offs on, but I'd like to see what we're actually going to put on it first. Oh, that mouse is so cute. Oh, Mrs. Fox. Oh, I don't know. They're all so nice. Oh, what about the family? What about that one? No, I don't know. Oh, we've got another couple here. Oh, I think that one will go really, really nicely. Yeah, I like that one. Oh, gorgeous. And you are cute. I like that. Oh, what about adding in these? Well, that piece at least. Or let me just try that. So we could have that with that going across like so, and then having our little, although I think it might just be a bit too sits in a bit too much, like blends into the background a bit too much. Oh, I like that. And then how about that there, and then have you are cute. Maybe get rid of that. Yeah, maybe get rid of that. So that there, that there. I feel like I'm missing something else, but I think what we could do is just put some peel offs on. Yeah, that's what I'm sort of thinking and what I'm sort of heading towards. Yeah, okay. Right, let's grab some peel offs because I think that's what we need. Which ones? Oh, we've got these nice sparkly ones. So I only have 2 full ones left, so that's fine. So how about we use them? So, because sometimes it's all it needs is just a bit of peel off. Put that there, and then have another one. Hopefully this will fit across twice, and yes, it will. Excellent. So I'm happy with that. Not sure if I'll use that tiny little bit, but you know, you never know, do you? You never know. Right, okay. Do you know what else I'm thinking? Oh, I do like that little picture, but it is just blending in just a little bit too much. I think I want to raise that up, so let's raise that up. So I do have, oh, these foam pads came in with this one, didn't it? So let's use them. And if I remember rightly, they're a bit of a nuisance to get off, so we'll just glue over the top of them. So yeah, because I really can't be bothered just to sit and peel them off. It's terrible, isn't it? But you know, some days I can, some days I can't. But if I was to sit and peel all of these off with you guys here, it would end up adding a good 5 minutes onto the card. So well, onto this video anyway, and we don't want that. So instead we are just going to pop on loads of glue, and I do this quite regular, and you know, I've never had any cards fall apart on me yet. So really yeah, fab idea. Right, okay, so I haven't stuck this on the base yet, have I? So there's that. We are going to stick it onto our base. So, oh, that's gorgeous with that green border. That really, really is gorgeous. And then I think, yes, right, that's how it's going to be. So let's glue this down onto our card base. So just making sure to put plenty of glue on. Okay, like so, and making sure that the border right the way around is equal. Then let's pop, I'm not going to raise this up, I'm going to keep this down, so just won't stand up. I'm just going to stick that down on there. Okay, right, then now do I want to add in some of these hearts, or I do have I've got some gold, what do you call them, peel-offs. Actually, do you know what I do have, which I think might go better? See if they're in here. So there's the gold peel-offs hearts, but I'm sure I've got some like pinky coloured ones, like purpley pinky coloured ones. Absolute positive I have. Not sure where they are though, but you know, they are in here somewhere. Nope, nope. So I did have these all in order of colour. There they are. So I'm thinking those. Yes, I like them. I like them a lot. So let's use these now. Do I have any tweezers anywhere? Yes, I do. Okay. So I want to use a little one. Oh, you could have a little. Oh, that could go anywhere. Right, let's just stick one there, and another one. So these heart peel-offs actually come from Love from Lizzie. So that's where all of the heart ones that I have come from. And then the striped ones, they all come from the range, and again, Love from Lizzie. So, okay, and then just going to grab one of these, and I just want that sort of on there, and grab another one and pop that on there, so that it's sort of around the same. So there we go. Oh, that's so cute. How lovely is that? And I think that's it. I think that's our 2 cards done. So like I said, I was suddenly coming on to do a couple of cards, but then when I started doing the shaker card, I honestly thought that it was going to end up being we were going to end up being a while, but it actually came out really, really quickly. And if you think, most of this, apart from the sentiment, was all what you call it, packaging. So I mean, how fab is that? So I'm just getting these bits. So they're the first 2 cards that we did create when the magazine first came out. Oh, we've got that heart that I forgot to put on. Yeah, we'll pop that there. So I'm just going to pop some glue on. Okay, and we're just going to pop that there and leave that, because that's lovely. Okay, so yes, this is all the bits and pieces that we have left. So we've got quite a bit left actually, so definitely enough to have a play with, and enough to do, oh, I would say at least another 10 more cards hopefully. But yeah, like I say, really, really enjoyed doing this video with you guys. So just a quick recap. We've made this beautiful shaker card that just looks adorable. Oh, I wish you could see it stood up. It looks amazing. So I think it's gorgeous. And then we've got this one, and we had to use You Are Cute because, yeah, why not? Too cute. Too cute. And yeah, I think I'm going to go off and I may fussy cut these out as well. Why not? We can use them for another day. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully we'll see you very soon in another video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.